And twos. Welcome back to the trend. My name is Anthony Osol. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, I don't know you guys, when you guys get on Nduthi, let me tell you, I've only been on Nduthi once in Kenya. And the reason why I got on it is because I asked the guy, nafaa kushikilia wapi? And I was doing an Insta story. Then he told me, shikilia tu mahali popote. Nilisema, nishukishe. Mimi siwezi. So now, because of that experience, I really fear motorbikes. But as Maggie said, it's got difference ya Nduthi na difference ya Kenya Umsi aliride from Ali aliride all the way from Sweden to Kenya, 11,500 kilometers. If I cannot even take 100 meters, but this guy rode alone, Ali.
Yeah.
Said.
Ndo hiyo.
Why?
I mean, it's a dream that I've been chasing for many years. Yeah, so for me it was something I wanted to do since I was a kid. I started riding when I was 12 years old. I was stealing people's bike here and there. Yeah, then, you know.
And bikes, you mean motorbikes?
Motorbikes, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So since then it got in my blood. And a lot of people started calling me Adventure Boy. So it stuck in like Adventure Boy. So I did it like Adventure Boy rider.
Lakini watu wengine wanakujua pale sema hapa backyard. Hawakujui kama ni msoma bikes.
Backyard domain ndio miaka mingi sana mseo Manduthi.
Serious?
Yani bike. There's a time best yangu alikuja hapo backyard, he gave me his motorbike. Nikamwambia wakati this Nakumatt downtown.
Yeah, Nakumatt.
Wakati ilikuwa imechomeka. So I took my friend's bike, nika ride. I went through the mabatis. So it didn't have brakes or anything. Nikaenda nikapita na hizo mabati, then everything went haywire.
Wow.
Yeah, but then since then I kept on riding. So after that I started like my first longest ride I did, it was in Rwanda. That was the first one in East Africa. So I crossed into Uganda and into Rwanda. So after that I started getting.
Which was your favorite country? And give us a reason why.
Well, there's so many countries that I've visited.
No. When it comes to East Africa first.
East Africa, to be honest.
Apart from Nairobi, obviously.
I would say Rwanda. It's really beautiful. It's one of the cleanest cities in Africa. The people there are so nice, so kind. People. Everything. That's true. So
that's what he said, the people.
The people.
Najua kidanzo anasema sema ukweli. The people wa gani?
But anyway, Rwanda is one of my favorite, and other country that is my favorite is, of course, Kenya is just wonderful. I've been to so many countries. I've been to over 34 countries so far.
Over 34 countries.
Yes, and wherever I go, I still look back and say, like, we have everything in this country.
Lakini ali ndio uweze kutravel, unanid kuwa Bombay, unanid kuwa na mkwanja, because how do you go like from let's say from Sweden all the way to Kenya, and you're talking about like 17 countries, being on a boat? So what do you need? What do you, apart from, you already have the bravery, the confidence, the valor, things that we some of us would never. Wewe ungeenda na Osoro angefurahia sana, because Osoro Kisii town, Nduthi ni kama matoke, it's just everywhere. So what do you need? What kind of passport do you have? Like, what do you need when you're crossing countries? What are some of the things you can tell someone, by the way, ukipita place kama ina hii behave?
So, I mean, it's just a normal passport. And if you're doing any Western countries like Europe, for instance, you need to get a Schengen visa. And mind you, it has to be a multiple visa for you to access all the Schengen areas and other European countries, either Eastern European or So that's first one. You need to get a Schengen multiple visa, because some countries like Croatia, you cannot enter with a single entry Schengen area visa. Then the documentation that you need to get for the motorbike, it's insane, it's crazy. So you need to have someone who's on the other side, either in Sweden or Germany.
But then does that mean you need a lot of money for you to accomplish kind of a dream? Like someone will probably assume that you either come from a very rich family, or if it's, let's say, your wife, she's thinking, why are you putting all your savings?
I don't have a wife. I'm still single.
Nisikwaribie. If
unachoma.
If it's your girlfriend, she's like, why are you doing this instead of taking me to Cape Town? Unaenda kuendesha bike.
Well, for me, I hustle and I do my own business. I run a tour company, which is called Paw Print Adventures Limited, based in Nairobi. I do a lot of tours and travel. I have guest tourists from abroad, Western countries. Most of my clients, they come from Sweden.
So ushasema Jambo anapigwa price.
Jambo iko.
But these people, Maggie anasema she's very single. I don't know if you are
planning. Lazima onekane akaguliwe. Okay, unaweza kununua mbuzi kwa gunia.
Bas.
Exactly. So
ndio sasa. Maggie, umesikia Mswahili? Sijui nikwambia na Kikuyu. No gore body egonia ine. Where's Yona? So, I mean, would you want to ride with someone like a special lady or like a friend?
Well, I have over 10 to 12 lady bikers, and there are about 100 plus lady bikers in this country. There are so many, and it's so nice, like to see, you know, there's someone's mother, someone's sister, you know, and it's really fascinating. It's really nice. We are a very big community. We are over 1,000 bikers, but the one who are registered, they're about 500 almost.
So now you have your trip in Sweden, all over Europe, and it's great. And you can clearly tell that if you organize, if you have structure, things work out.
But
when it comes to Africa, I'm sure it's a very different scenario. But before we even get to Africa, did you experience any, you know, sort of negatives in Europe? I mean, throughout difficulty when it comes to things like racism, you know, just being stereotyped, just the usual. What are some of the issues you faced?
To be honest, racism is all over the world, but we just need, you know, to bear with it. Like you just move.
It's ignorance.
It's ignorance. You just, you know, you just take it or leave it. But I mean, there are so many good people out there. It's just how you approach them, how you treat them. Just be humble, be a good person, and that's it. Be like, you know, just being loved with people.
Be nice.
Be nice. That's it. That's all what it takes.
Uko kwa wenyewe pia, so
not only uko kwa wenyewe, you have the good thing with Europe. They have, like, you know, they have this they auko atiko mwenyewe ama anything like they everything is equal. Everything is equal. Jibambe, you do whatever you want to do, but don't just mess around or anything.
And when it comes to Africa, what are some of the issues that you feel is, and especially like in Kenya, when it comes to like bikers and being disrespected on the roads, you know, where you find sometimes motorists do not follow, like, you know, laws when it comes to like turning left, turning right, and just swerving and stuff like that.
It's insane. It's crazy because we've lost so many bikers right now. And it's because of, you know, reckless driving. A lot of drivers or people who drive either matatus or private motor. They don't sometimes just take a second or a minute just to signal to show like you are turning or to do something.
By the come back to Ali ni piece of Kenya. Motorists wapendi ku signal.
Hakuna mtu ana signal, hakuna mtu anafanya.
I don't know why they're like that. I don't know.
Then right now nowadays every person, like every single driver or someone, I mean, just invest something, put a Bluetooth, you know, surround.
Exactly.
You're always on the phone. You're always like hivi hapa. I mean, like you hoot. Then when you're trying to tell them, then they teremsha dirisha na anaambia wewe kwenda na hiyo nduthi yako. You guys, you know, like it's not okay. Because that's someone's parent. That's someone, you're taking someone's soul.
Exactly.
You know? Like just think of that widely. It's not okay. It's not fun. So I mean, again, bikers, let's take you know, due diligence. Make sure you are all geared up all the time.
Do you feel kama watu wa serikali, kama county ama serikali national, you know, ama county wana understand maneno ya like bikers and pia vile wanajenga barabara, you know, how to make sure that they have space for cyclists, for motorbikes? Do you think, is it an age thing? They don't know, they don't question?
I don't think so, because they don't even think, like they don't even like if you go abroad, they have lanes for people who bicycle, people who just walk, they have pedestrians, like everything is in order. You know, like the amount of accidents in Western countries is less compared to accidents here. Here you get a pothole, you get a speed bump where you don't even, it's not even marked. Like those are ignorancy from, you know, people from roads and stuff.
After all this, after you've done your trip and, you know, you've shown, you know, the Kenyan light out there, what do you want people to remember you for? I mean, why exactly do you want to do?
Well, for me, I inspire a lot of bikers. I want to put our bikers community out there. I want to market our country widely, because the 17 countries that I crossed, I made sure like I raise our flag.
There's a flag.
There's a Kenyan flag there, which it has traveled with me. So many countries, and these are all bikers who have signed, who came for me. They, you know, received me about 150 bikers plus. So that's that's the Kenyan flag. And you can, as you see, it's all signed. And that's my sponsor, guys.
Na today muku Milk Star na Love Heart.
Mbona wakose mzee?
Okay,
mbona wakose?
Unatuambia hapa uko single. Kama ni utaki ama ni yako majua hata uchisho. Ngoja kutumie link. Kwambie you didn't mention me.
So yeah, always, like if you check my pictures on Instagram or Facebook or something, this flag is always there. So I'm trying to market as I do tourism. I try to put Kenya out there, because a lot of European or Western countries, they know Kenya as runners, athletes, not even other things. So we need to do more marketing. More, we send youth there. We have a lot of people who have there's a guy who's called Acid Boy. Very nice guy who's probably a champion. He can even qualify in the MotoGP and become a champion. He can raise our flag and become, you know, something big in the, you know, in the globe. But I mean, like, we need to do something as Ministry of either Tourism, Magical Kenya. They need to do something
for anyone whose kids want to race, and you know, they're probably thinking, I mean, the only first thing you think is accident. Is a lot of people expense. It's an expensive. So
expensive sport.
What would you tell a parent whose kid wants to, they just want to ride?
I mean, like, if your kid does the passion and stuff, just be positive. Just make sure, like, they buy for them the gears, helmet. It's very important. Knee guards, boots, and stuff like that. Like, you know, all time.
And what are you doing for you to play your own parts to, like, have more younger people who can sort of follow in your footsteps, literally, and do what you're doing with a lot of confidence, without fear? Are you mentoring any young kids? Do you speak to kids online? What are you doing for kids?
Well, I get a lot of inboxes and stuff, and people are like, you are inspiration to us. Like, we want to be like you. We want to be Ali. We want to be adventure boy rider, you know. So how are we going to do this? So I always tell them, you know, like, how I grew up, where I come from. Like, I'm not coming from a rich family or anything. Like, whatever I earn, either a motorbike, be it a car or whatever, it's from my own sweat. I've never got anything from someone or, you know.
So sifikirie having a flashy good bike, hiyo ndio mwanzo ni kwanza ufanye kazi, ukae shule,
you hustle, like, make sure, like, you work hard, trust me. If you're not working hard, you want tunasema tu Mungu atanisaidia.
It won't work.
Mungu atakusaidia, wewe jisaidie na Mungu naye atakusaidia. And I mean, just be there for people.
Okay, as we wind up, I'll give you a chance to say hi to your friends. Najua mabeshte wako wengine na wajua kama Hamza kona udhi yangu mrongo sana
Hamza drama folks mwenyewe.
So you know, now you've remembered me that you used to be a broker at
backyard the boogie.
I've just remembered, and at that time I was doing to Republic.
Ulikuwa tu vya kachokora fulani hapo.
Aliluko mebit.
Mazeni nilikuwa tu mskini, yani na kaka
uko na kitu. Saizi ndo hata pesa imeingia.
Inabidi ni muhimu.
Who's the most famous person, living or dead, who you'd have loved to get on your bike and go on a tour with, and why?
Shit, that's crazy, man. Because
ndio umezoea kuuliza maswali mengine tu ndogo hivi.
Mazee.
Fikiria
sasa ati nani unataka nikuone kwa bike nini?
Either ameaga ama bado yuko hai, ambao ungependa sana.
Okay, to be honest, I really it's my grandfather who adopted me. He passed on in 2000, and so that is my role model. And I wanted him to be here to see the achievement I've been doing so far. Like, since he left me, I was, I think, 16, and I started taking care of myself since I was 16. Like, working hard, you know, hustling. Make sure my siblings are okay. I took my siblings to school since I was 16. I took them to kindergarten, primary, to high school, and one of them, like, right now, he just passed his exam. He got B, and I'm taking him to a university next. So I need to balance all this. I need to enjoy my life. Like, I need to do all what I do the best. Because I can't just say, oh, I need to do this for them. Then I forget about myself. Like, happiness for me is the key.
So
like,
your
if you're
grandfather
not happy,
reminds me
of everything. I wanted him to be here, and if I could do something for him better or whatever.
Awesome.
Tukimalizia
nataka kushout out nani? Na wanafanya nini?
Oh my God, a lot of people.
Na wako wapi?
The guys at Kina Solo, I had a host today. They said they told me to say hi to Amina, but she's isn't here. So big up to those guys, Solo and your team. Backyard, the boogie.
Yeah.
Hapo ndo maneno yote.
Yeah, big boys.
Hao vijana ni hatari.
Yeah.
My mom, my family, my sisters, my brother, my family all over the world.
Yeah.
I have so many friends.
Yeah.
My network, I thank God, is so big.
Yeah.
My people from Sweden, those are like, they've done so much. I have people in Oman, I have people everywhere around the world, around the globe. My friends who are very close to me. Hapa nje kuna maboys wako hapo kwa Luta continue, yani mpaka kuendelea.
Hamza 001
ndo huyo. There's a friend of mine who did a sponsor. He sponsored me because the trip was damn expensive. So I shared with him. I told him, bro, niaje, you have anyone who can, you know, put a sponsor or something that I can do my thing.
Yeah.
So he asked me, what's your figures? So I told him, suddenly just like, okay, come for your money.
Wow.
Jean Grande, the guy from M-Pesa, Sport Pesa.
Wow.
Sport Pesa, Jean Grande.
Yeah.
From Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Big heart, that guy.
Oh,
like
good stuff.
Like yeah, he did wonder and yeah.
How old are you now?
37.
37.
Yeah.
Are we gonna hear stories of when you're 50 and then all these kids come from Sweden? Sijui this guy came like
siwachi mbegu.
Papa Wemba. Oh, that's my father. Sijui another child from Germany. That is my father.
And another big up like I teared up when I saw my biker family came for me, about 150 people.
Yes.
They were supposed to be almost 450 the participants, but then I mean, because it was a weekday, everyone was working and stuff. Yeah. Big up to you guys. Awesome. I love you so much, and keep it real.
That's what's
Let's ride.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. And also, guys, don't forget, Ali is looking for a companion.
And yeah, follow me at
Instagram.
Instagram is adventure_boy rider.
Boy rider.
Yeah.
Mnatafutwa now adventure_girl rider. So we are looking for you. I don't know where you are, but Ali is looking for you. It's Ali. Make sure you go check him out, Ali Said. He's doing great things, and I'll also be with him on Nation FM in a week or so. So make sure you also tune into that 96.3 Nation FM. In the meantime, we have DJ E, who also plays on Nation FM every Friday in the morning. I don't know how he is able to wake up today early in the morning and still come and play. DJ E, do your thing. Or sorry, we won't mention your radio station because Aiko Giopol. DJ E, tuone kazi.
What's that? Making money was the plan. I'm gonna go get a patch I got banned. Girl, I always hold you down. Anytime that you feeling down. Mama say, girl, make you settle down. Tell her say I don't get you down. With the smile make you know the frown. Say no one can pull you down. So me sing say.